Hi guys, so today I wanted to show you how I achieved this pink ombre look. Some people were asking how I did it, so I just wanted to record a quick video. I'm going to show you on a swatch stick. First what I did is I just took these two colors here and I used two fluffy eyeshadow brushes to tap the powder onto my nail. And I did 3 layers, and then I alternated the colors with each layer. And I'll just show you how I did it here. So first thing I did was I put some base coat on. This is the base coat that I'm using. I find this base coat to be good for ombres because it isn't super fast drying, so it gives me a little more time to get the powder on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to try and tap on this lighter color powder down here. Okay, and then I'll come in and do the other color. So you can kind of see already how it's that sort of ombre look here. Now after I do the first layer, I'm just going to take my bigger brush and brush off any excess powder. And now that I've done that, I'm just going to go in with the second layer. But in the second layer, I'm going to start with the darker pink color. I feel like if I switch colors between the layers, it helps it to not look like such a defined line between the two. Alright, so I'm going to do this darker color here first. Again, you can see how still getting even more defined with the ombre. And again, I'll just brush off any of the excess powder here. And it sort of depends on what you want to do as far as how far down you want to go with the ombre the top color. Just like personal preference of what look you're going for. I did mine, I came down a little further with the darker pink, just I want it to be mostly the darker pink. But like I said, you can do whatever you want. Alright, so with this last layer, I'm going to start with the lighter color here. How I do this tapping, I just sort of put the brush in between my fingers here and I take my pointer finger and just tap it down. pretty good. did the 3 layers. I'm going to brush it off. And then I'll apply my solidify here. I'm going to let that dry for a couple minutes, and then I'll start doing some buffing. Alright, now that my solidify has dried, I will start some buffing and filing here. And since this is on a swatch stick, what I usually do with the swatches is I'll file the sides and the top. Just have a nice clean square look here. And then I'll take my buffing block and just sort of buff the top smooth, without any rough areas. And too, with the buffing, you can try to make that ombre, the middle area, look a little more smooth if you want, or you can just sort of buff out areas that you think need a little bit more smoothness. So then what I'm going to do is, again, since this is just on a swatch, I'm just going to do a gel top coat. Normally if I was doing it on my nail, I would do the gel base first and then do the top coat, because I feel like it helps the top coat to stay on longer and adhere to the dip. And I also just prefer to use the gel for the top coat anyways, it just seems like I always can get it to be shinier than the dip top coat for the most part. Alright, so I'm going to let this cure and then we'll see what the finished product looks like. Alright, so you can see the final product here. You can see how it's got the darker color at the top and the lighter here, and then the ombre in between, and it doesn't look like it's too much of a defined line. It's kind of a nice transition there. Again, similar to what I did on my fingers here. So yeah, that's how I did it. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.